Welcome back to more Explosions of Darkness. Last time we got really close to ranking up, and so this time, oh yeah, and our adopted child came back from CPS, and this time we're gonna try to squeeze out those last few ranked points so we can, well, rank up and hopefully not get fucking demolished in Spatial Rift right now. Oh geez, they're closing in.
You gotta do something.
This dungeon is gonna be scary because we still have like no reviver seeds, and it is very likely that someone's gonna die, especially like Polybo and Grimo are very susceptible to dying. Honestly, mostly Polybo. 55 for both defense. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was that bad. Okay, Grimo's defense are even worse. What the fuck? Never mind. But I guess he has more HP.
You gonna evolve Polybo to Poliwrath, or?
That is the plan, but we need to find a water stone, and why would you attack into the Jolteon? Please tell me it doesn't have discharge. Okay, it's dead. Yeah, I would soon like to get my hands on a water stone, but evolution stone. Oh, come the fuck on! Oh, come on! Evolution stones are notoriously pretty annoying to find in this game. Oh my god, Shiko, please do something. She's still. I didn't realize the fire spin would persist. That was weird. Where is she going? Please get over here. What are you doing, girl? Fucking AI pathing, man.
The AI pathing is not any better in Sky.
No, it's not. Where'd that Gummy just go? And
Super pathing's actually really good, but then it's also Pokemon.
yeah, it's super curious. Anyway, that's probably just an Insomnoscope. No wait, that's not any better. Which one was this?
Super 8.
Yeah, this I don't even know why no aim scope it fucking exists. It's so bad. I guess it's an item that like enemies are supposed to throw at you to fuck you over, or like you're supposed to get it in a level 1 dungeon and throw it at them to fuck them over, but it doesn't work.
I was just about to ask if you could throw equipables at them and they could equip it.
You can. That's like stuff like the Patsy band. That's like their explicit purpose is that you throw them at an enemy to give them a bad effect, but like it's too slow and just too niche when you could just be attacking them or even just outright avoiding them. So a gimmicky strategy like that where you throw them an item is just, it's too much of a gimmick for not good enough of an effect. Oh boy, Outlaw Venomoth is going to be real fun. Well, it's weak to fire, we can just murder it.
I'm assuming just all the electric types here have discharge, because I saw that Electivire and I got concerned.
Yeah. Most of them probably have discharge.
There's a called discharge. Fucking disgusting.
Alright, come on, man. That's foul.
I remember that joke from a Smosh video from.
I haven't watched Smosh in so fucking long, oh my god.
I think the only thing I remember from Smosh is they had a video where the guy had like a magical tapeworm or some shit.
The one Smosh thing I remember is the one where it's like representation. They're like what if games were in real life thing. I remember there was just several in a row. It was just like COD, Battlefield, and there's all sorts of other shooter games, and there's just them going, shoot the bad guys! And they just do that like 10 times in a row, and I thought it was really funny when I was younger.
There was the Zelda. I think they did the Zelda in real life one where he like runs into a fat guy and he calls him a Goron and he thinks he's getting called a moron.
I don't remember that one, but I believe it. Everybody always posts the one where it's like Angry Birds, where he throws a plush at a pile of boxes or something like that, and then some random guy in like a little tricycle just comes by and shoots him in his cock for some reason. People always post that one. I have to see if I can find a clip of it, but it's just clowny. Yeah, dare I jinx it, but this is going okay so far. We don't have to go very far in the Spatial Rift.
I haven't heard anything of Smosh in like years.
I'm pretty sure I think they broke up like a really long time ago and just started doing whatever the hell, I don't even know.
Anthony, there's Anthony Padilla. He did like interviews of like really boring, uninteresting people or something.
I should not have let. Oh, okay, we're good.
I think they're just like what do you call it, Game Grumps, where they're just not fucking relevant.
Probably. I don't like Bronzor and Magnezone being here. I suppose Bronzor is way worse in level reset dungeons to deal with. It's pretty nice we got him, by the way. Bronzor is like pretty infamous for being one of the most annoying Pokemon in the game to recruit, because it's only here, and it's fairly rare. And you have to get a second one, because you can only get Bronzong by evolving Bronzor, so it's pretty neat that we got it.
And you didn't give it a name?
Fuck no. I don't have any cool names for Bronzor. It's Bronzor. Bronzor is lame. Bronzong is kind of neat, but no, Bronzor is lame.
The Bronzor line.
Bronzong is a little neat, but Bronzor is fucking lame.
No, you just call Bronzor just literal plate.
Yeah, plate or something. Please tell me that's a Reviver Seed. Oh my god. Get out of here.
Blinker Seed.
So many Blinker Seeds. They're not that good, but you're just giving so many of them.
You're not allowed to have Reviver Seeds. The game has decided for you.
Pretty much. I'm gonna have to start checking the shop more and see if I can just buy them. Lord knows we have the money. We haven't spent money on like almost anything the whole fucking playthrough because we haven't needed to.
Just doing... Try to get the X-ray specs. That might make finding items easier.
I really, really want to get X-ray specs. It's one of the best items in the game. Is because I have absolutely no idea where the fuck you even find it, and in like darkness. But like,
imagine it's a Sky and Time exclusive.
It's not. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not exclusive to Time, but like, I just have no clue where the hell it is in darkness. As soon as we get it,
we're just punishes you for trying to be different.
We've already gone over this, so I won't go into it too much, but yeah, like, the item selection is generally just worse in darkness. At least you can trade items. Maybe I'll show that at some point, I don't know. Chimeko, hi, I guess.
I'm sure you'll find it between a rock and a hard place.
Type shit, where's this fucker we're looking for? I wanna get out of here. So many Toxic Croaks on this floor. I'm glad that he has dry skin, so he just dies to fire moves. Sea Trap, or that sucks. Oh my god, it's Rowlts. Okay, that was a fairly uneventful and easy trek through Spatial Rift, which is good, because this place scary.
Oh.
How scary? Is it scary?
No, Cresselia makes everything...
Yeah, well, I mean, you didn't even... No, this Dark Crater. Dumbass! Yeah, hey, look, we got to Hyper Rank.
I haven't played through Sky in a while.
A Joy Seed. Delectable. And a Hunger Seed. Okay, I guess Hunger Seeds are pretty good as disabling items, because they just stop the enemy from moving. I don't know if it's really worth it to carry them. I feel like they're better used just chucking them as you find them.
What are you gonna do now that you've reached Hyper Rank?
I'll show what we're gonna do, or should I say what we're not going to do, but after this scene. We got a visitor. It's Manaphy again. My boy. I forgot I named it that already.
Did he bring back beer?
He fucking better have. He knows what's good for him. A great place. Yummy gum. Oh shit. Marine Resort. It's time for a beach episode. It's a Pokemon Paradise, not like the one in Engage. That's different. Different Paradise. Also ignore that there's still a bunch of like feral wild Pokemon attacking you. Paradise my ass, but whatever.
They're just jealous.
You can go to Marine Resort. Wow. Yeah, that's the final dungeon, basically. And another really interesting thing about that scene there, it's very unassuming and anticlimactic, but it's actually the very last scripted story sequence in the entire game. Like, that's the last cutscene. So, yeah, that's it.
Finally free from cutscene hell.
Yeah, now you can finally evolve those starters.
Once you've unlocked like, that cutscene right there, like I said, the very last story-related cutscene at all. So, yeah, we are now, like, officially, actually, definitely done with the story, like, for real this time. Why do I have this many escape orbs? And yeah, like you just said, do not need these many items, oh my god. And yeah, like you said, that, for some reason, I mentioned a few episodes ago when we got Palkia, there's two prerequisites to being able to evolve the player and partner. One of those is recruiting Palkia for some reason. The other, which is the only prerequisite in Time, I'm sorry, in Explorers of Sky, is unlocking Marine Resort. Once you unlock Marine Resort, you can actually now evolve the player and partner. Let's buy this gummy.
You're
And
not gonna do that though, are you?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this a long time. We're actually gonna do it. Fuck anybody who gets mad over it. You know, Chespin's not here, but screw Chespin. I know he'll rip my head off when he finds out.
He's pissed at you.
He'll rip my head off when he finds out. Oh yeah, also, before we go and do that, I also wanted to mention the thing we won't be doing. As you saw, it only took like a couple thousand points to go from Ultra Rank to Hyper Rank, right? Maybe like 3,000 or 4,000, not bad. Here's the amount of points needed to go from Hyper Rank to Master Rank. Yeah,
Jesus
we're not
Christ.
getting the Master Rank. It takes an absurd amount of grinding random missions. You basically just go to Sky Stairway or something. Just try to find as many missions for it as you can and just do that like a couple dozen times. It takes so long to get to the maximum rank in this game. And the jump in points required for the last rank is so huge and it just comes out of nowhere. It's jarring.
Yeah, that's why in
Yeah,
Sky they have more ranks. You got like 3 Grandmaster ranks.
I think in Sky, like, to get to the final rank, you actually need more total points overall, but they did add several new ranks, so the progression for it is a lot, like, less all over the place, I think. It's not as bad, but I think that game's final rank still has a huge jump in points required, where you need, like, well over 10,000, I think.
Do you even get anything for reaching the final ranks?
Well, you get maximum sword size. In Explorers of Sky only, getting to Guildmaster rank, Master 3, and Master 2 rank, I believe all 3 of those, and I think also Master 1 rank, they give you access to new dungeons. Those, like, 3 of those 4 dungeons being the ones where you recruit the 3 Johto legendary dogs, meaning that in Explorers of Sky, Entei is locked behind, like, the final rank. Entei is literally the very last possible Pokemon to recruit in Explorers of Sky, and that's on top of it being bad. Entei's dog shit, no pun intended. So it's pretty funny it works out like that. Anyway, now it's time to do something controversial that, you know, I've been waiting for a long time. It's time to evolve. Moth and Chico are finally going to go Super Saiyan.
Something unthinkable.
It's fucking time.
Combustion.
Moth is about to get ugly.
I really like Combustion because, like, when you try to draw it, you just have to draw it.
Yeah, Combustion is just shaped like a penis. It's okay. It's an awkward growing stage because, yeah, we're just going to go right past that. Yeah, the thing with evolving is you get...
Beyond.
Exactly. The thing with evolving is, I believe I mentioned this before, but I'll just say it again because it's relevant. When a Pokemon evolves, you get plus 10 max HP and plus 5 to all stats. But again, the thing is, all Pokemon cap at like 999 HP and 255 for all other stats is the thing. So it is far from necessary. You can max out literally any Pokemon you want and have it probably be good. So you definitely do not need to evolve your player and partner, but it feels nice to do it, if you ask me. It of course also changes their you know, their move set, if that's, you know, if that's relevant for your Pokemon. Some Pokemon are better off not evolving. Some actually do improve when they evolve because they get better moves, better typing, better ability, that kind of stuff. For Moth and Chico here, it's honestly probably not going to make a difference, but it just feels like a nice way to, like, you know, it's like a coming-of-age thing, almost, you know, like, now that we're finally at the end of the story, you know, everything's officially all done and over with, it feels nice for the pro tags to get a power boost, you know, or maybe I'm just, like, autistic or something.
Just kind of a good bookend. It would be nice if
Yeah,
there was a little bit of
yeah.
flavor text whenever they evolved.
Yeah, there's no, like, dialogue changes or anything, and there's a very controversial change about evolving that I'll get to. We'll get to that when we're done with Marine Resort. I'll show that. And it is, like,
I think Super
something
is
really
the
shitty.
only time you'll ever see, like, the middle evolutions ever used, because it takes so long to level up in that game.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, in Super, you know, spoiler alert, in the middle of the game, you just skip your mid stages and, like, you know, fast forward evolution straight to the final stage, because, God, who even knows why? That Chico is now a
super powered scarf.
beautiful Meganium. I'm
Yeah.
really gonna miss the Chico portrait, though, is the thing. I'm gonna miss that, and, you know, I guess Moth is looking pretty sick now as a Blaziken, but, you know, Chikorita is really cute, and I'm kind of gonna miss... I'm gonna miss Moth and Chico when they were Torchic and Chikorita, but you know what? Look at how much higher those stats got. Look at them gains. Holy fuck. Chico, 107 attack. Why is she stronger than me? Now I feel bad. I just got bogged. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, she was carrying you sometimes throughout some of the dungeons with like razor leaf and such. So
Yeah, she's
I guess
very
it makes
useful for
sense.
that. It's still amusing that her stats are like a lot better than mine, considering she is much more of like a support role. I guess maybe it just no Moth ended up getting more gummies. I don't know what the hell happened. Also, I forgot to put Chico back on the team. That would certainly help, wouldn't it?
Chico goes on vacation.
No, Chico, you're not getting any off days just because you evolved. Moth is the only one who gets time off, and that's when Polybo takes over, and then, you know, kind of gets her ass kicked a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We're fully evolved. The only one we're still waiting on is Polybo, and, now let me just take 1 second to remember where the hell you can get a water stone. Bulbapedia, the reputable source it is when it comes to Mystery Dungeon stuff, for sure, has informed me that we're gonna have to go hunting for Keck shops if we want that water stone, and that will be a project for another day. Soon. TM. Anyway, it's time for a beach episode. Let's head over to Marine Resort. Alright, Marine Resort. This dungeon is a little tough, considering this is like the very final post-story dungeon, you know, that you unlock in progression order. But the gimmick with this dungeon is this is your post-game grinding hotspot. This is where, like, when you need to get gummies and just get levels on your Pokemon, well, mostly just gummies, this is where you go to do it. There are a lot of gummies here. You know, Manaphy was not lying. I'm sorry, my boy was not lying about that. There are a lot of gummies here if you're lucky.
How many floors are there?
It's I believe 18 floors and then a treasure room on the 19th floor. Spoiling wants to join, well, sure. It feels so weird seeing Moth and Chico be so fucking tall now. Oh my god. They're even... Look at the size of these sprites next to each other. What the fuck? He's so big compared to Grebo. There's a lot of very random Pokemon to recruit here. In fact, a lot of the Pokemon in this dungeon are also just in other dungeons. You can also find a lot of apples and occasional Reviver Seeds, I believe, in here. So this is a nice place to just, like... There's a lot of random just food and supplies for you to be stocking up on, and like max elixirs and stuff, while you're grinding for gummies here. Which, again, is the ultimate point of Marine Resort, is to grind for gummies. Let's see what these attacks look like now. Oh my god, I, like...
Pretty good.
Did a little jump kick. I don't know what the hell that was, but... Destroyed that winger. Get out of here. Yeah, look at this. A room like this not being a monster house is like... We're in heaven. You need the... Self-cure. Okay, not bad.
Maybe that's why it's called a resort.
Self-cure is decent. We definitely are just going to be shoveling gummies down Grimo and Polybol's throats even harder than we were before, just to get them some stats, because, you know, they need it. Oh, I wanted that seed, goddammit. All the Pokemon in here, a lot of the Pokemon in here, like Phanpy, Smeargle, Spoink, Wingull, are very low level for no reason, like less than level 20, but then a lot of the other Pokemon in here are, like, close to or above level 50, so there's some, like, randomly pretty strong Pokemon in here. Oh shit, everybody's splitting up. Yeah.
Gotta find that staircase fast.
Get back here, Polybo.
They're all avoiding you because they fucking hate you.
It's fucked up. I think as long as weaker enemies keep spawning, we'll probably be okay, but... I think it only begins to appear on later floors. The thing with this dungeon is that there are so many Pokemon that can spawn here, like... I don't know if there's any floors where all of the Pokemon can spawn at once. Because, like, pretty much every floor has more than 14 Pokemon that can spawn. There's a lot of stuff here.
Do they hate you because you evolved?
Maybe. Maybe, yeah. One we're definitely going to want to look out here for, unsurprisingly, Wigglytuff is actually here, and Wigglytuff is, of course, strong. Licky Licky is pretty strong, and if you get the chance to recruit it, Licky Licky is actually a pretty damn good Pokemon to recruit if you want it on the team. It has some quite good qualities. Also, are those, these two gold, those two gold ribbons I see? Well, I think everybody knows what it is time for now.
Yep.
This was coming sooner or later in the playthrough. Alright. We must pray that God is on our side for this. Oh my god.
You gotta use Pure Seed now.
Yeah. Well, when these guys stop freaking out, we will get to that. It's a bit of a risky strategy to throw a Disabler item at Keck and then Pure Seed out. It's kind of risky, but it can work. Oh, that was lucky. That was so lucky. There we go. Alright. God damn it. Well,
the universe had to balance out your luck.
That was our first successful stealing attempt. We've never tried to steal from Keck before, and there we go. It's if you're lucky like I was, it's not so bad. The Pure Seed brought us right next to the stairs with no enemies, so that was very lucky. Yeah, it is not hard to successfully steal, to be totally honest. Not sure why exactly you sludge bombed that one. There's, you know, probably better targets you could have gone for, Grimo, but... Oh, that's not good.
He's trying his best.
That's actually bad. Polybow's in danger, for real. Okay. Yeah, I don't want Polybow dying, because, like, Spin does another tough enemy in here, because it has Teeter Dance, which is very obnoxious. Oh, jeez. I gotta take Polybow's place. Shit. That's okay. Yeah, we have aromatherapy.
Oh, you got aromatherapy, that's right.
Oh, yeah, I guess Grimo's not
is the
on court
goat.
anymore.
Chico's got everybody's back.
This is why I fuck with you, Chico. You always keep it real. Give them defense gains, too. Goddamn. Yeah, Spinda, really high level for some reason, quite tanky, has Teeter Dance, and can generally just hit surprisingly hard. It's kind of scary to find in here. It's certainly one of the more annoying enemies you can find, somehow.
I remember I played a hack once, and they had enemies in... They had, like, Spindas with Peter Dance or whatever, and it was always in these really big dungeon layouts, so it was really fucking annoying to navigate, because they had also had a high spawn rate.
Sounds like a great time.
Yeah. It also... That hack also had Mirror B in it.
Nice job. Oh,
Give me more blood. That was intentional, I swear.
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, like, if there's a summon trap here, might as well take advantage of it. Let's just get more XP. We want all the XP we can get, especially for stuff like World Abyss, Sky Stairway, Bottomless Sea. Like, we want to be as strong as we can possibly be for that. We need the XP.
Yeah.
And, of course, all the gains from gummies. And again, this is the dungeon,
just
this is the dungeon
chicken
for it. Pretty much. I have Reviver Seeds. We're in heaven. Yeah, again, this... I've said it a few times, but yeah, this is the dungeon where all of your post-game grinding happens. There's some good stuff to be found. Why not is not one of those good things. Why not is... I guess Why Not is kind of cute, but Why Not and Wobbuffet are arguably two of the absolute most weakest and just most worthless Pokemon in the entire game. They are terrible. They, like, literally no redeeming factors, because the whole, like, counter Mirror Coat gimmick just... It already hardly works in mainline, and it works even less in PMD. It's so unviable. They don't get any actual attacking moves, so they just can never get anything done. Why Not and Wobbuffet are terrible. Never use them for anything. The only thing they're good for is a laugh.
They're good for those fucking 3-hour challenge videos.
They're not even good for that. That would be fucking lame. Can I beat Explorers of Sky while fucking my ass because my moves just got delinked? Damn it. Shit, well, that kind of sucks. We don't really... If we wanted to at this point, we could retool Moth's moves, so we don't really need the Focus Energy Ember Link so much anymore. It served us very well for most of the game, but we don't really need Focus Energy. I'm not sure.
I know Wiz can come with Thunder Punch, but you do have Chikorita. Or Meganium,
Yeah,
or
we're
whatever.
actually gonna have to take a look at what our like possible relearner moves are. There could be some good stuff. Why did they do so much damage? Yeah, we could actually have our hands on some pretty good new moves. Thunder Punch would honestly be pretty great. I'd be okay with getting rid of Focus Energy for that. Wait, this is a good dungeon, like I said, for getting gummies, but, you know, we've kind of just been flying through all the floors without really exploring, just looking for the stairs. We can do some more dedicated, like, gummy hunting here later. Like your tongue use
You'll be
refresh for
like-
some reason.
You'll be like other YouTubers. You'll be like, I did some off-screen farming. And
Yeah,
it's
just
like,
did a little bit of mining off camera, and suddenly the whole team's like level 100. Oh
Yeah.
my god, Polybow's level 50, Konopawa.
I didn't use action replay. Trust.
We're almost done with this place. This is a neat dungeon, and one that whether you like it or not, if you want to like do serious post-game grinding, this is a dungeon you gotta get used to, because you're gonna be doing it. Clefable, yeah, Clefable's pretty annoying here. Swalot can be kind of tough. It took me forever to get Swalot on my other save for some reason.
I don't know why, but I always saw Swalot as looking like Gunther from Adventure Time, like that penguin.
I can kind of see it.
Those...
Okay, here. I don't know why this gummy is in the inventory, but consume it, Polyball.
What are those deluxe boxes?
Yeah, I believe all the boxes that appear in this dungeon will always, I think they will just have a random gummy in them, and I think that's all they can have.
Really? I didn't know. I thought the boxes when you open them, they just pulled from like a group of items.
Boxes you get as random drops from enemies, yes, but treasure boxes that appear at the end of dungeons like this, like, based on what dungeon it is, they actually will have their own... Usually it'll be, like, a guaranteed reviver seed in some dungeons. Me just saying that reminded me of that. We should probably go do that at some point. Like, I think the end of... Not Miracle Sea, but the one before it. I don't even remember what fucking dungeon that's called, but I think at the end of that place, there's, like, a 1 or 2 boxes with guaranteed reviver seeds. Sometimes they'll have, like, in... some post-game dungeons, sometimes they'll have, like, guaranteed, like, type-based exclusive items, like the general silk items. I think some dungeon has that. Or they'll usually just have, like, certain color gummies, but yeah, with Marine Resorts deluxe boxes at the end, there's always a random gummy out of any one of them, other than the Wonder Gummy. So it's basically just, like, 4 guaranteed extra gummies at the end of the dungeon, on top of whatever you found while you were in there, which is kind of nice. If you're unlucky, you can kind of just get, like, jack shit for gummies as you go through there. We didn't get that many this time. Because, again, I wasn't looking that hard.
Does it ever explain how his screeching can just open a box?
Well, let's ask him and see what he has to say for himself. What do you say? You may find yourself unable to open a treasure box to know what item is within. What a mystery. Dungeon. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Absolute cinema.
Okay, well, that didn't explain shit. He's the vague post king.
I fucking love that meme format. It goes so hard.
You have no more space for items? Don't get mad at me, Kek. Here, take the ribbons. We already have some in storage, so I don't mind selling these. Later on, if we're lucky, we'll be able to get lost loot, which sells for even more, and then we're already kind of pretty just well off on money for a while, is the thing.
Imagine you, like, sell those in chat out.
Oh, you're finding it. Duh.
Yeah, but I want that shit.
Imagine, like, you sell those in chat out, comes by and is like, yo, can I have some of that money?
Well, I mean, I guess we're still affiliated with the guild, so we're still Chadout's bitch and just giving him money through taxes. It's fucking over.
I feel like he needs that money having to deal with Wigglytuff shit all day.
Yeah, to fund his perfect apple addiction.
Bro needs to go to rehab.
Yeah, fucking really. But anyway, yeah, that was Marine Resort, and again, that was the official end of the story. But, like, for real this time, and yeah, Moth and Chico went Super Saiyan this time. We got a lot stronger. We got a little bit stronger. And so, yeah, I think it's a pretty good, oh yeah, one more thing, I didn't even point it out, here, we should have seen it, but I just want to quickly show this off, because I mentioned that I'll mention this for this video. Let's just quickly run through Beach Cave real quick and reset. Okay, we just went through Beach Cave real quick to just waste a day, and this is the controversial thing about evolving your player and your partner. The shittiest part about evolving, by far, is the fact that when you wake up in the morning, as you can see here, your Pokemon don't have a sleeping animation anymore. They just walk in place in their fucking beds like idiots because they don't have sleeping animations. And it looks so janky and awkward, it sucks. Anyway, that's a pretty good place to call this video, and I will see you next time on Explorers of Darkness.